elves. But quiet. And they are here. I mean, I hear them.
Okay.
What they're saying, it's not for me to know, but...
If I go to the wall where Edric was pointing, like, I know I...
Walk towards it? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to walk towards it. I know I've already done my check, so that's fine, but I'm just going to try and make out something, or like, see if there's like a hole or a way to look in, maybe a peephole, perhaps.
Okay, yeah, well, it's a sort of broken sort of wall. You, hands across it, it's darker now in the city, as I said, it's sort of dusky. You sort of get to a little bit, and you sort of lean up and have a look as a little eye straight at you like this.
I hate that.
So, you've just looked through the little looking glass, this little opening in the wall, where you've had this eye flash in front of you, Siegfrieda, a very sickly green eye that sort of glows with this subtle light, the warp energy that maybe they've consumed, you're not sure, but it's definitely surrounded by fur. Big whiskered eyebrows, sort of furry grey, sort of snout, covered a little bit with like a leather shawl that sort of comes over the side, as it sort of squeaks at you, and is then sort of whispers then, they see us! And then they sort of, you hear this skittering, and the eye darts out of vision from you, and all you can hear is clambering over this rubble wall.
Okay, cool. I go, I think we need some pest control, and I'll skip back a little bit to be in line with Edric.
Okay.
Like, if we can, let's try and keep this as quiet as we can.
Okay, I have to admit to you that my first reaction was like, ew, why are you gonna come by me?
I need your help, Edric. This is fighting 101. Are you supposed to be good at this? Get
Siegfrieda!
Look, it's just like the man back in the boat. Come on.
Is that a rat? Is that a rat?
I think it's more than one, yes.
You hear the skittering coming up, it's growing over the top, and now you see the first head come over and look down, and it's going to start to draw one of it as you hear sort of, with your relatively average perceptions as humans, you hear something coming around from the other side. You can definitely hear skittering, so there's one that's looking over the top. This one has this, as I said, this sort of leather caul, which kind of like comes to make like half of a mask, and has an opening round the other eye that didn't look at you, so this eye looked at you. And it's now starting to draw this little bow at you from up high.
Okay, I will quickly, then I'll have Lucille suddenly in my hand.
Okay.
And I'll sort of, aim it as well. I wouldn't do that. I will fire.
Well, let's roll some initiative.
She could have had the dice out, wouldn't it?
Oh, so they are definitely fighty.
Let's just go
like
for
it.
initiative first, see where we end up, and we'll go with that.
I don't want to die by rats.
Okay, well, listen, I have rolled a 31.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Which-
Sorry, I'm grabbing my dice. What is that? Is that like a success for you? Like how good a success is it?
Yeah, what's that SL? I need your SLs for those, basically.
Okay.
I'm rolling. I got...
I don't know why I picked
Over
those
here,
two dice out.
one moment, please, while my character sheet downloads.
Oh,
Oh my
15.
god.
I got 15.
You got a 15.
Oh no,
Okay.
it's a 5. Sorry, it was a 0. It's a 10, isn't it? So it's a 0 and a 5. Sorry, yeah. It's I was going 10 and 5 makes 15, but it's not. It's a 0 and a 5. So they got a 5.
Cool.
What did you get?
I got a 99, so I ain't going anytime soon.
You ain't going anytime soon. Right?
Well, I have a 28 to initiative.
Yeah.
So I too am not a winner.
So you're a little bit warier than me.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 31.
Okay, so you've only got so you're below. At least you're in front of Sigfrida.
Yeah. At least there's that.
I think to be honest, anyone else in this combat would be in front of Sigfrida right now.
Initiative 30.
I rolled a 99. That's like
so yeah, it's
the worst you can get. One of the worst things you can get.
Okay, fine. So then it's climbed over the wall, got this arrow knocked, and it's going to take a fire at you before you even had a chance. With a 99, which is technically a fumble as well, yeah. I'm going to say that's you're sort of. I'm going to give them like a plus 10 additional to the roll because I think that's kind of you off balance.
I'm trying to get Lucille's so new to me. I'm just trying to like find out which one's the actual trigger button.
Ballistic skill is a 80 and 80. Oh, so they do not. So they knock up, get the arrow. They're slightly unbalanced, shoot it at you, but it's goes straight past you. Obviously, maybe in you trying to like clamber and like maybe fumble actually and like tip over a bit, kind of offsets their shot. So that's their first turn. Suddenly, from the doorway you came in, you see these two other rats figures. So this one at the top seems much more like armor. These ones are wearing just rags and have got two short swords, and one's got this little shield in their hand, and they're just going to run. Who do you think is so talking about the room, it's basically a rectangle. What you're looking, if you say like the longer side of the wall, one longer side is the road. To the north of, so if you're all looking at the same picture, north is to the small street, west is to the big road, east is where the rats are, basically the rat that shot at you. So coming in from that north where you hid into this room is where these two other rats have just run round to come towards you. Who would be closer to that door? I imagine it's Edric, but I'm not 100% sure. To the way you came in.
I'm happy to continue the fumble and just happen to have been closer to them.
Okay, fine. Yeah, let's go.
I mean, because it's such a bad fumble. It's not like I'm last in initiative. I'm like the last of all the last. It could be worse. You know?
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Let's go with that. So these two are going to come round, and the first one's going to run straight into you. And as you're trying to like fumble, get away from this shot, they're going to make an attack at you. Yeah. So the first one. This is an opposed melee test.
Alright, so do I want to use these dice that betrayed me before?
I'm going to roll for
melee.
that.
Alright.
They've rolled a 19, which means they get +2 SL on that one.
And so this is the melee basic then.
Yeah.
Okay, so
you get +20 on these because they're averaged, yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So I just need to get under a 73. Which thankfully I do. Bloody hell, that's a 24.
You got 50 base for your weapon skill.
Yeah, because I took an advantage in it. I took weapon skill.
Jeez, yes. So what did you get? So what's your plus SL?
So I got 26. So that is that 5? If you said it was 70 something.
Yeah. So they've got +2. You gain 1 advantage, which means you get to add 1 SL onto your. Add 1 to your next attack, so you've got the advantage. So it means you add 1 next time whenever you're making that roll. So they go in for the hit. You somehow, like, the shot's gone round, but you've reset yourself. You've gone for Lucille and used it to block as a weapon, as like an improvised weapon. Stopped the blade as it comes down and sort of pushed them off with such a good amount. You get the advantage, so you're now you've got the momentum in the fight. Cool. The second one sees you locked in combat. It's going to run round to Edric and try and get engaged with you. So Edric, they're going to come to you. I need you to make me an opposed melee roll. They've got an 83.
Oh no! I have to beat an 83.
No. You need to beat yours. Just roll against yours. So they've got -5. You just need to be better than -5, basically.
Okay.
And you get a +20 to your weapon skill because these are average attacks at the moment. There's nothing too specialist about this, so you just use average rolls, which is +20.
I got a 72.
Oh, and what's your usuals? What's your number be? So that means -2, wouldn't it? I guess. Yeah.
Well, what is within the characteristics? What's an opposed melee?
So you just roll your weapon. What's your weapon skill?
Weapon skills is 34.
So you've got -4. So you just do beat them, which means you get +1 advantage. You get a +1 on your next attack. You don't have parry, do you?
I don't.
You don't have the ability parry. I just forgot to ask you that, but you didn't have your weapon out.
Double checking. I do. Well, if you want to be technical, I always have my weapon out because I have.
Sorry,
I have
and then
a dangerous...
Sigfrida didn't have her sword out, so I don't know.
I didn't know. I didn't have it out.
But you have got your weapon out, so I'm imagining.
I do.
You have
but I am if you count my knee. If you do not count my knee, then I
would say you have enough time to have got your dagger out, seeing some rats come round. It's pretty easy to hand, you know.
But I mean, I have a dagger and I have my rich boy pistols.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I mean, I've got a lot of small weapons which are not super hard to access. But parry is not.
No, I didn't think you did.
Among my illustrious skills.
Yeah, it's a good skill because it meant if you'd won that, you'd potentially have had a chance to go back with some attacks. So that's the first round of attacks. Edric, you're now locked in combat with this slightly scruffy rat folk humanoid. It's got this like musk of a face, that sort of shortened nose, two elongated green teeth that are sort of dripping with the saliva, and the smell is vile. It is just like the arse end of the worst bars toilets that you've ever been to.
Dear.
It's just being breathed on you with this blade, and the smell makes you feel like there's a sickness even just emanating from them. You can feel yourself becoming ill just by breathing in their own air. And this blade, which you look at it and you see the rust and the grime upon it, and you just think, heck, to be cut by this, just how is not going to be healthy. And this is right in front of you. What do you do?
Well, I started blasting.
Yeah.
I mean, what would anyone do is the question.
Technically, your hand weapon does not allow it. You can shoot at short range, but you don't have it. It's not a pistol, which is because you've got a fancier gun. It's not. You can use it at short range. You just have to -1 from your SL. That's all. I've adapted it for this. So it means you can shoot it longer. So you get a longer range than a normal pistol because it's a dueling pistol. So you want to be long range. So it will just be -1 to the SL, which counteracts your.
Even though it probably is for long range.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I would consider that when faced with a Skaven.
Oh no, I'm just saying. No, I'm just using the rules in the game, and
fully.
And you've already got one advantage, so it cancels out. It's a straight roll, and it's a ranged attack. So you just have to roll range to see if you hit. So
yeah. And I'm
you,
saying that I'll take that disadvantage.
And if you roll anything in a 90, you shoot yourself. Just to warn you.
Oh no!
It's dangerous. It backfires.
I can't have you go off again because you've already.
So don't just roll anything that's a 90. That's what I'm just saying. Just let you know that.
Okay, 46.
Okay. Great.
Okay. And what's your ballistic skill?
This
plus
is
20. Remember?
I know.
Plus 20.
This is super scary. It's 37.
Plus 20, which makes 57, which means
57.
Which means you've hit. So you
hit.
So you literally come in, they go to attack you, you shoot, you hit them off with the dagger, start blasting.
I'm so scared. I could have died.
You could have died.
Yes. Yes.
Edric, your range is +9 damage, and you got +1 on your SL, so you do 10 points of damage.
Oh.
Which nearly what was the roll again? Remind me of the roll. That was 57.
The roll was 46, and then 46.
So
46.
So 1 is the SL.
So 1 SL. So I'm just going to find out where you've hit them very quickly because I just need to.
Oh shoot! Yeah, so you reverse the numbers.
That's right.
Yeah. So I think 6 is a leg, but I forget.
I can look it up quickly.
No, it's a body shot. It's a body shot. Because you reverse it. So you literally gut straight in. Just. They've only got one wound left. They've still got one wound, but you've basically like taken a chunk out of their gut, and they are bleeding. And there's just bits of viscera and possibly bits of intestine, sort of just like sloughing out of this huge wound, and they double over. That's another advantage. You've got +2 advantage now. I'm giving you to that, and
Nice work.
they are. It's not going to take a lot to get these down.
If someone shot me like that, I'd be on the ground.
Yeah. You take an arrow to the knee, your bad knee, and that's it. You're gone. So.
Well, I mean, something happened to me while I was unconscious, and I cried about it for a whole day.
Well, you get.
And I wasn't even there to experience it.
So to remind you now, Taylor, you need to reload that if you want to use that again, and you need to get.
I will do a reload check.
Yeah.
Ba-da-ba-ba, and
When
I
you
have
do,
passed,
you passed.
so...
Fine, so you
Don't worry.
reloaded that. So you're around for the next round. Fiona, it's now your turn. Cool. So you've still got this one up high, but you've got the one engaged in combat. You've just like held. You've got your bolt thrower out at the moment. You said so. You're holding them off with the bolt thrower. Yeah. You can drop a weapon and try and swap over, or you can take a shot. Tell me what you do. You do.
Okay, so so I'm very aware of this creature that's doing this sort of thing with the bow, like I want to try and like again. I know it's going to turn into a melee attack, a ballistic attack in a second. I'm just going to use the weapon I've got as it's going to turn it around so it's in front of me like a shield, and then I'm going to try and shoot it through the face.
Yeah. I'm going to say, with your advantage, you've got the advantage in that battle of the last round that you've pushed them down, which means they're off balance. You can use that. You can just switch round and take the shot. And they'll come. Yeah, so fine. Make that shot. You've got +20 on there.
Sorry, just to clarify, because I said I was shooting at the one in front of me, but are you saying that I could push that guy down and shoot the one at the front?
Yeah, either of them.
Sorry. Then I'll. No. That's fine, because I feel like that would be a little bit more easier to do rather than point blank range. I thought I'll use that advantage then to push this guy off and then turn around and shoot at the guy in the sky. So I'll do that.
Do that. Cool.
Okay, so that is a ballistic
check. Yeah.
Okay, so my current one is 40, and then is there anything we add to it? Did you say it was a basic one?
Yeah,
or?
no, you just, what's your baseline? You just add 20 onto it. It's average.
Yeah, so it's 60.
Yeah, so
I just wanted
to get under 60.
Double check. Ooh, okay, that's 22, so I succeed by 4 success levels.
Which is a critical.
Whoa.
Which means you get double your SL.
Okay.
So you've got 22, so that's 4 plus 4, which makes 8. On top of 9 damage.
Oh yeah, yes! With my actual bolt thrower,
Bolt thrower.
Okay.
I just need to find out what their wounds are. How do you want to do that?
Oh yeah.
That's what I wanted to hear.
I just sort of swirl over like proper anime style, kick the guy out in front of me and go dodge this, and then I'll just shoot, and the face just impacts like a watermelon, but and goes, and then
22 is a left arm hit, but I'm going to say with the crit you get to hit whatever you like in that, and so
I mean we could go from the arm and it just explodes the rest of it.
I'm just going to say for people at home, if you get a crit, you can choose your kit. You can.
Oh, can you?
I'm going to say that you can call your hit. Yeah.
House rules!
That's the house rule. Well, it's because also if it's like a fumble, you can make it worse. So I think the crit should be that. So that's a
fair enough.
So
fair enough.
Yeah, you shoot them head first. They're over the thing. Just little
Wilhelm scream. Yeah.
down. The minute that happens, that's your turn. The third rat literally just goes. No. Surrender, stop. Surrender, stop. Hit, no more. No, hit more. No. Stop. And stop, and like, because they've sort of fumbled back and they see you, like, you're about to, I guess, turn around to them, and they put their weapon-like hands down on the ground.
I'm gonna keep my pistol on them.
Yeah.
But I'm not shooting them, I'm just being menacing.
I'll motion them to like move inside the room. This is the guy that came around, right?
Yeah.
I'll motion them to come inside the room, be like next to the wall so that they're not near the doorway so they can make a run.
Yes.
Indeed. What are you doing here? What was this attempt on us that you were trying to pull off?
Wait, Skiv leader, we track you from after, Red Ginger, he ran and he died, and we saw you, and follow you, cause you're going way go, he was coming. Yes.
Red Ginger.
Yes,
You go where he was coming.
human, stinky.
It's Archie. It's an Archie.
Oh,
yes.
Archie's. Yes.
Yes, poor folk dead.
You know this Archie? Are you wait? I just saw that. Is he dead?
Well, Chaos Cultists, take, to pit, to, chasm pit, chasm.
Oh, okay.
But he's alive.
No. Dead kill, death, definitely.
Worse than death, probably.
Yes.
Damn it.
What about the individual he was with? One Drax?
Vampire. Work with traitor, evil traitor. Foul.
Yes. Unfortunately, we need to find this foul creature and put an end to it. Can you help us in this matter?
You fight, you're not with Vampire Moon Boy. No?
No, we're not.
With
we're
the
not.
vampire.
No?
Listen to yourself.
No. We are here to take care of business and get rid of that vampire.
You work with traitors.
Yes. It's like, oh god, we're at the top of a call. It's like, your call is important to us. I'm like,
Now listen here now. Let me just. What's all this about traitors? Traitors? What traitors?
Vampire.
Yes,
Moonchild,
the vampire boy. You've told us.
Yes.
The vampire. We're here
Working
to.
with Skya traitor. Evil.
Skya traitor. Oh, the traitor to Skyas. Okay, yes, we've read about them.
Well, none of them are going to last the night if we have anything to do with it. Now. And that's. Yes, that's how you've seen us in action. Something to behold, as you see here. And now the thing is, we are tracking them.
Oh, us too. Oh, sad cry. Oh.
Oh no, they were our goddamn friends.
Yeah. I mean, they attacked
I
us.
knew that
They-
this was wrong. I had a feeling in my mind. I was like, wait, we don't know. But then initiative happened, and I went, well,
I mean, I rolled a
I'm not
critical
getting eaten
fumble.
by rats.
They were
Totally.
gonna
This is no.
Yeah.
it's-
Yeah, don't worry,
you've
it's
all-
fine.
Don't feel guilty about this. This is
You know
they
what?
attacked you first in the sense. So like
We're gonna put this in the report afterwards as a misunderstanding, miscellaneous, and we'll.
well,
tidy it
Edric
away.
doesn't feel bad about it.
as you're talking, the rat goes and puts his finger on your thing. Goes shh, shh, sisters armor, shh, and you hear, and you can't hear it, but like a little bit after, you then hear the clunk, 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 clunk come closer as the sisters that you obviously heard, the Sister of Sigmar, the armored people walking past, and he's just holding a sickly, like fur, soft padded
grim.
under thing with this nail, elongated, bitten and chewed green nail, which is slightly up your nose. Do you know what I mean? Just touching your nose a little bit, like tickling it, and they're just like holding it there, and you're like.
True horror.
You know that sort of itch when you want to
Ew.
sneeze? I really want to make you make a check, but let's not do that. If you want to. Oh, go on, make a check. Go on. As it tickles your nose, just give me a toughness, or like a endurance.
Sorry,
toughness.
just to double check, who is this to? Because it could be either of us.
To both of you, actually.
No,
both.
ew.
No, it's to you,
Yeah,
Siegfried. It was to you, Siegfried, because you were the one that was talking, so.
Fine. I wasn't sure. So I guess either of us would be great. Okay, yeah, I'll make a toughness check. Oh
Yeah.
god. Okay. So my toughness, the current is 34. I got a 44.
Do I have to do this?
No. It's just because
Okay.
It's just
Good.
to me.
it was 34 plus 20, so you.
So I succeed by 1 success level.
You've 1 success level, so you've got this like tickling sensation. You're about to sneeze.
This is making me want to sneeze in real life.
Yeah.
Also,
As
I'm glad it's
armor-
not me because I would have gotten a 91.
Okay, so they're able to just clunk, 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 clunk. They go out of your like audible range, and then it's silent a bit longer whilst they're still holding it, and they sort of draw away from you. And then you hear sort of like, and then sort of sounds coming from the pit where there's sort of like rally cries and a bit more of a like a commotion. So like the sound is more deafened in a distance, but it's sort of out of this danger. Yes, sorry, sisters.
No, thank you. I guess. Well, we owe you one on that front. Look, if we can work together and find out where Drax is, then maybe we can do some compensation for. And I don't look at them, but I point to the bodies of the people we just killed.
Flintmaster and Pill.
Yes.
Oh.
And just looks at you for approval, like as a sort of look to you, like I'm going to go do something. Is that okay?
I guess I just go, I nod
And
quickly.
sort of runs over and sort of like steals the shield of Pill, which is not the one that had the arrow. Steals the and then picks up knife, drops his knife, takes that knife, and then sort of just kicks it, and then kind of walks over to you, and then and then he's like,
Good.
Great. Okay, great. So where did you last see the red ginger one going? And then did you see if the vampire went the same way or a different way?
Red is dead.
Yes.
Dead kill. In the pit. But
Right.
we track chase him from coming market.
Market. We did know that a couple of the vampires were going to the market.
They go west, run to somewhere. Blood, death.
You know, our faces all...
West into the blood, you say?
They fight, kill in market hall. Dead people leave. Archie, Red, I assume, run this way.
Runs
Track
the pit.
Track. Others, vampires. Track.
Went other ways. Right. Okay. So we don't want to go to the Black Pit. We don't want to go to the marketplace per se. That's where the fight happened.
the other thing reminding you got was the amphitheater.
That was it. I was just trying to remember what the other
Yeah,
place
I
was.
can see you were thinking as a like.
I was like, what's the name of it? Okay, well, we do know from previous things that there's the amphitheater. Do you know of a quick route towards that? I would appreciate your
This
keen
one
skills.
can help us get through the battlefield of all of this.
Yeah, so we don't have to worry about this. Yeah.
See dark good.
And the hearing.
You boy, see dark good. Yes.
Is he talking to me?
I believe he is talking to you.
Boy! Boy! Yeah, now listen here, boy. Okay, boy, I'll be boy tonight. Then, it can be anything. This is really... When Father told me I was going to stay with the Templars or what have you, and he said you were going to see the Wild Boy, and I thought, well, I'm going to see the backhand of Marienburg, if anything.
Talk speak much this one. Yes.
Now listen, now I really have. What an experience this, boy! Yes, boy, boy me, see in the dark.
I'm just gonna roll something.
Not
quickly.
really, but fair. Shit.
He goes up to your.
What do you think I am?
This rat sort of goes up to your coat.
What's he done?
Like smelling where you spilt your.
Oh no, you're
and he goes,
demon stuff.
No, the warp stone goes, friend of warp. More? Yes, taste, yum.
Well, I mean,
He's
friend
sort of like
the
is-
warp.
He's sort of like his tongue is sort of extending towards where you've
hey.
like got it on your jacket.
No, on my neck.
Yeah.
Okay. No, wait there now.
Sorry.
It's not what you think.
Sorry, apologies. Sorry.
I had a bit, but it didn't even. It grazed me. It was a flesh wound. if
You have
anything.
more. More good, yes.
I
yes,
can
yes.
get more.
Yes.
But we'll need to enlist your services first,
Yes.
I'm afraid.
Yes.
And there is more where that came from now, I can tell you what. And different things, should you have a taste for, a bit of the demon brew. And then
Yes.
I'm gonna
Yes.
clink my knee.
Oh.
Yes. An admirer of the craft. Well, I know a guy, and I can help you. I have a contact, and he can get anything.
Could be much good for me. Yes.
Yes,
Like,
but
Hi, right,
your
right,
assistant,
raise.
you're tracking what? Here, far things hear you. For me.
Yes. Good, yes.
Amphitheater, get us too. Quickly.
Yes. Shh. Wait. Disco, now.
Well,
And he sort
let's
of like
away.
goes into a slink pose and sort of merges slightly into the shadow and sort of looks out the thing, snouted head sort of whirling round, looks it back to you and goes, and then sort of skitters, and it just moves with this agility you just weren't quite imagining. It sort of like goes on all fours and sort of like dodges round, up, climbs over the wall where there is a door, up and down into the following building across the road from you.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna look at Siegfrieda and I'm like, two things.
Okay.
One, does it realize that we cannot scale a wall? And two, do you think it expects payment immediately?
Two things. One, we're just going to do our best. And two, well, the last person that served us a bit of a service, we did kill at the end. So,
You're right.
don't worry about it.
I won't sweat it.
After you, let's just follow, keep the shadows as much as we can.
Into the fray.
Let's go.
Let's go. We're going. We're gonna do as
There's a door. There is actually a
Skaven did.
doorway. They just scaled the wall for shits and gigs, I think. And so you,
I was like, oh,
yeah.
As you do.
Well, you
It's
run.
like-
Well, yeah. When you run across the road, it makes sense because then you come through the door and notice that there's actually an upper level which is broken on the first floor. That they've sort of come up, and then they've climbed down, and you can see them in like the far corner by what looks like a broken out stairwell that goes down,
Yeah. Okay.
and they're sort of beckoning you from there, like come, quick, run, quick.
I'll keep going, but I'll be like, bloody, they don't make these towns accessible, do they?
Well, I mean, we're on our way. That's part of it.
Yeah, I guess we just leave enough distance between us so that it doesn't run too far ahead, hopefully. But then also that if he gets caught, then we're okay. So that's
Well,
a
I
bit
mean,
of, there's a bit of
I
that
love,
as well.
I love that you think like he's getting caught.
Yeah, no, I. I'm very aware that we are gonna die.
He's
so-
probably like, oh, they're keeping a 3-car distance. Great.
great.
That works
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
These idiot sacks of cabbage.
Who did so happen to kill my friends?
Well, yes, we did, but I'll bet he is less impressed watching us maneuver.
Yeah, we are the sad sack meat.
We are two-leggeds with sore lower backs because we have slept in the woods.
It did remind me of that, that clip of Benedict Cumberbatch when he's in mocap and it's like the weird kid in the library. I can sense your presence. So that's what I imagine this guy does.
With like a fedora on, and he gets to the top and he tips it. Lady.
He officially has a fedora. No,
it is one ear through. Yeah.
A Skaven
we will
in a fedora.
follow
Let's go.
Let's go. Totally. So you run to the doorway.
We're following as close as we can, essentially. Yeah.
So you so they get to the doorway, and then you approach, and they sort of skitter down, and you go descend in, and you realise you're going down into pitch black. I don't think either of you have night vision. Do you have a torch upon you? I think you might.
Ooh,
you should
question.
have one.
As a gentleman. Lighter?
I was gonna say, well, there's a tinderbox we've got. Yeah.
You would have you'd have a torch, I believe, on you.
I will say,
tiny.
Yeah, I've got tinderbox as well, but I will say underneath everything and under my trappings there is hand weapon, and it just says instruments of torture. I don't think that's appropriate for this version. I'm just there with my little finger clamps. Anyway, I'll get that out the tinderbox as well.
Okay, fine. Yeah, so you sort of light up these little torches. Oh, you had the lantern from earlier. You picked up the lantern from earlier.
We did.
You did.
Yes.
Yeah. So
okay.
you can light that lantern.
I would be scared to do that.
Well, you sort of go down. Well, you're going into pitch black. You put the lantern.
I think
on.
It's better than nothing. I guess right now we can always drop it if needed. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it. We'll find out what the cost is. Yeah.
So you go down into this basement, which is clearly like a cellar that is sort of arched, vaulted. But what seems to be is then the rat's gone, the Skaven's gone down, moved into one of these barrel vaults, and at the end of it, you can see there's like a broken wall that leads into like another darkness that you just can't see. And they sort of contract their body in a way which just seems ridiculously painful to get themselves through this very small space and sort of get in, and they're through, and they sort of put their head through and go, "Here, wait, go, come on, quick."
I'll have a quick look around to see if there's any other doors or any other ways through the wall. If it looks stable enough that we can
you could probably
push a hole through.
give it a bit of bosh.
All right, Edric, I need your strength at this point, and we'll.
My what?
Strength. Your
do
big...
that?
No, not to get through the hole.
Now I can, after a few brews, I can really, twist it up. But now that's just not in the cards. I'm sorry.
Look, see if there's any loose bricks, and maybe we'll try and pull them apart. Use your strength to make a hole, is what I was saying.
Absolutely shit.
We'll both start trying to find something to try and pull. If there is anything,
My worst stat is strength.
Oh.
However, I do have. Well,
you got your foot. You got your leg. Remember?
You got your strong leg.
You're right. Okay.
Now
I'm like, oh my god, I'm the weakest person here. Now, okay, listen here. Now I'm not really. I am strong. People, look at me.
Yeah.
But walls. Man, this is a crafty. Look at it. Great workmanship. But now this knee. I could hammer away at it if you're willing to risk the noise.
I don't think you have much choice. Just try not to shout too loudly.
Have at it! And I'm gonna start knee kicking the wall.
Give me a weapons. Give me a weapon skill.
Just hiya!
Plus 20.
Yeah, it's like high. It's like when people do that jogging in place, but it's knees up, knees up.
Oh,
that's me.
But just with one knee.
I'm doing
You're like a Running Man type. Like...
I'm doing both, like so, but I'm not like hitting the other one into the
You
wall.
better not. Yeah.
Let's see. So my weapons is 34, and I got a 25.
Oh, well done. Okay, so you just so you're gonna go knees up it, sort of knee hit it.
Yes,
Yeah.
but like only one knee is getting slammed into the wall.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Because the other one
No. Yeah.
is
So you
real.
just knee it. You. The damage you do with that is double. So you got your SL was +2, +4. You just basically kick out enough of the sort of loose bits of stone and brickwork that it sort of crumbles away to make a big enough space. Sorry, I'm gonna sneeze. I'm not to go through. I thought I was gonna do. I was like, literally, it's coming on. No, it's not.
That was that little Skaven
Achoo!
finger
That
in
was
your
that
nose.
was a scared finger on my nose right then. Yeah. So
Every time a sneeze happens upon you, it's just a bit of a wee Skaven putting
It's a
their
Skaven.
finger up your nose.
exactly. So you kick it and you do. You've made enough space to get through, and the rat sort of moves aside and waits for you on the other side, still waiting there. You can't really see them.
All right. I will move ahead and be like, sort of, thank you, Edric. I will definitely then grab one of the loose bricks and keep it with me as yet another weapon.
Good idea. So do you go through? He goes through first. What's the order?
I'll go through first.
So you go through first with the lantern, and you realise you're stepping into a sewer network.
My shoes.
Oh,
So you've
wait,
got a
like
side
how bad
ledge,
is
a
it?
side ledge, and then there's a stinking,
Like a drop
not
into
been probably still slightly moving, but slodged up, really old sewer from a city that has been dead for 10 years, sort of backed up,
Okay.
not been flushed. Smell is
Like stagnant.
atrocious.
Oh
Yes.
dear.
Oh
okay.
no!
Yeah.
How? Ooh, oh my God!
Yeah.
Edric's not. Oh.
I think
Okay.
I think it would be worth making an endurance test to see how.
Yeah, I think
how
Edric
well-
would. I think
Yeah.
I'm used to this sort
Siegfried
of
has
stuff
got
for sure.
got this smelt death a lot and stuff. You know, could imagine.
Oh bless. Okay.
Come on, you got this.
Come on, my boy Aid. Oh my God. Okay. Oh no. All right, we're looking at a 97.
So Edric, you go through and just
Yeah, I
Just-
do.
Oh
everywhere.
my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, it's a smell you
Heck.
just can't imagine. It is the bin juice poured right down your gullet. It's just the worst thing. Like, you can just imagine that.
Edric definitely throws up. How deep is it?
Well, it was steep, but it's sludged up. So, like, if you imagine, it's like there's
It's like Jello.
yeah.
Like,
So
sort
you
of
can see these fatbergs amongst.
No,
One is-
Hamilton!
no fatbergs.
One is also filled.
Microplastics!
There's no microplastics because there's no plastics, but there's like
Excuse me, there's
oily
no
la-
microplastics in Warhammer.
Well, hey,
Wow, 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 wow,
hey.
wow, wow.
That's there's a short. Yeah, and there's this oily layer on top, and it seems to be moving very slowly.
Ooh, it keeps getting worse.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like when you make a never mind.
And then suddenly, like a bone just floats down, bobbing slowly.
Like a skull
yeah,
sort of
just,
like turns
rolls.
over.
Yeah, it's like,
I guess
Oh.
yeah. If I see Edric, like I'll like go to touch his shoulder or back, but obviously it hovers. And I'm like,
thoughts, prayers.
thoughts prayers, literally thoughts prayers, sorrows. Come on, buck up. Let's go. Just use your sleeve to block the
Oh,
smell.
but this is fine cloth. I'll have you know, and it is this is really too much. Where's the This is a sewer.
Yes, and by the end of it, you'll be very well acquainted with its ins and outs.
Okay. Okay.
Weak boy, ready, go. Yes. Now.
Yes, just go. We'll follow.
Come on, weak boy, go.
And just runs off.
boy.
Well, I'm I'm sorry that not being accustomed to the stench of a shit pit is what constitutes weakness in this context.
They've already gone.
It's just
Yeah. I'm like, come on.
It's-
bubbling.
it's just a
You'll be left behind if you.
It's just it's a bit ridiculous. And I'm gonna wade through it.
You're not having to wade through it. You're on the ledge on the side.
We're on the
so
ledge. There's
you're-
a trough underneath it.
Yeah, it's like.
But no, the attitude is still the same.
I know. I have to wade through this mire.
I was
anyway.
like, can I retcon?
Can I retcon?
I'm on the edge, but I am still hiking up my
Yeah.
like overcoat.
Yeah, no,
Oh, yeah,
damn straight. You don't want to
absolutely.
get.
Because
hey, I
this-
took a long time to paint that bloody thing. Don't get that down.
If you're listening to this and you don't remember, the inside is snow leopard.
It's in the picture on the screen. You can see the snow leopard on there. Yeah.
So
yeah. That's
You
you don't
know.
want to get shit on that. That's for sure.
well,
So-
probably too late.
Roll for shit damage. So anyway.
I was about to.
So,
I was like, okay.
so they
This is cruel for me.
It's I know. I'm sorry. So it runs off into the distance in the darkness. Orientation wise, you could kind of just figure out where you're going. You're sort of going back the way you came. It seems like, but this becomes and seems to follow the streets that you were. So it seems like you've gone back and you're now underneath the street that you were walking along, and it's circling around this sort of the pit. You can imagine like what you did before. We're gonna sort of just like fast travel a bit for a while. So you sort of running along and following what you can of this very darkened grey figure that is ever so slightly always kind of going out of your sight and forgetting your pace and having to sort of sit and wait, trying to find a rhythm that works with you, but in the amount of time. And sort of come around the corner until you can sort of see a little bit of a light in the distance. And like you kind of sort of wrapping round, and there's just light coming from a corner that you can't see around, but in the distance there's like a T-junction, and there's lights going over there. And it sort of stops.
Not daylight, some sort of like firelight.
No, like flickering firelight.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Can we hear any noises of like
Yeah.
voices or footsteps?
Give me a little perception check.
Okay. It's 29 as base.
Plus 20.
That's not gonna do it. Even with that plus 20, so 49 would be what I need to get. I got 60, so
Okay.
no. Yeah.
What about Edric? Anything?
Well,
Gonna roll for our little Skaven
I mean,
buddy?
I am
He's not done well either, to be honest.
in between the gags. I get a 29,
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
and I would attribute that to how much I'd like to get out.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you're looking for any exit.
I will walk through a fire.
Okay. So you, Edric, are able to, just in your, like, maybe just because your eyes are watering, your senses are heightened elsewhere. I don't know, do you know what I mean?
You can call it what it is. It is crying.
It's crying.
Too many onions.
In this, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, to be fair, about 20-year-old onions, but yeah. So,
Great.
so you listen out, and you can hear sort of both a deeper voice. You can't make out the words, but there's definitely a deeper voice, sort of with a sort of commanding air to it. You can just pick that out, like a like this, and then a little bit of like squeakier sound, and then a couple of other voices sort of going on, and then you hear some sort of like moving of stuff, stuff like wooden and metal things scraping up like atop a stone surface. You hear that, and then like a sploshing sound, and then you hear more of that sort of happening.
Siegfrieda!
Yes.
Siegfrieda!
Look, I don't care. Just
Hearken!
I don't
Hearken!
have any ginger sweets anymore. You just have to deal with the smell.
Listen, you! Don't you hear that? It's like a deep, booming voice, like a commanding voice, like myself, and then like a small, squeaky little baby voice, like maybe someone else isn't like me, and then they're moving, It's like they're moving furniture across the floor in some kind of plink, and you don't hear any of this.
Well, now that you've pointed it out, of course I hear it. Like,
Tune your ears.
okay.
It's our way out. Where is the rat? Skaven, where is... You there?
Yes.
You there?
Yes, yes,
Hear you that sound?
yes.
What is it?
And he didn't pick it up at first. He failed
Yeah.
his roll, so he sort of moves a little bit ahead, slowly and stealthily. So listen in.
Yes, traitors, traitors. Vile, sickly. Moon boy, yes. Moon child, vampire, yes. Oh. Yes. Follow me. Away.
Wait.
Yes. Friends.
Maybe we can think of something and maybe do an ambush or something. All right, lead on.
Yes.
And they sort of skitter off in a direction. So you've kind of gone round this corner, and beyond was the T-junction, light coming from the other side. Can you just give me another perception check, just very quickly?
Sure.
Both of you.
I can
Well,
certainly
well,
try.
well. 77. So,
Perception.
no.
If it's still got the
Yeah, plus 20, yeah.
20, yeah, I succeed. We're 1 success level.
So just as you're turning away, the other side of that T-junction, you see a light starting to grow in that side. That's all you see.
Okay,
Yeah.
turn away from it. Yeah.
Turn away from it. So they run on, and then what they do is they go back until they meet like one of the cross sections a bit further round. So if you're sort of like trying to figure out your space, you can't quite figure it, but you're sort of gone like one route round, and you notice that like the amphitheater itself had like radiating big roots coming from it as much as the pit did.
Right.
So you're kind of going one round again, and then it's taking you up another route, and
Yeah.
it travels very fast. It's going faster and not stopping for you this time.
Our Skaven.
Yeah, Skaven
scout
Attack
is
is
just going.
going off this one. It's gone up the other one. So like to get like there's little bridge walkways that get you across to the other side, and you're taking another route that's going towards what you believe is between the amphitheater and the pit. A route you're like, I mean, as much as you can make out, I feel with your like huntering background, you can sort of have some understanding of where you are, but also like orientating yourself. And with your perception, I'd say that you figured that would be sort of coming back round to meet that T-junction.
Yep.
Around the way.
Yeah, round the other way. Okay, cool.
So
Right, yeah.
away from the light one, but the new light one, sort of going to the back on that one.
Yes. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Okay. I will relay this to Edric, saying that I think there is another person coming from the other passageway, but we're going to be behind them. So, I mean, they might be able to see us coming, but we'll just be careful, and maybe if we need to, sneaking is our best bet, and just don't fall in the sewage and cause a havoc.
I just roll my eyes. Big. The biggest roll. And I'm like, well, yes.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying it because now that I've said it, it's probably going to happen. So,
Well, thank you for willing it into existence.
happy to help. Come on, let's catch up with our friend.
So you run along where they're going, and you're following the light out. Can you just make me a perception check to see, because they've gone way far into the distance.
Yeah, they've gone
and I think,
super quick.
And what's happened is now you've realised that this one's got a couple of routes that actually lead off it, and you're not 100% sure which way they've gone.
Okay, perception. All right.
Ooh, I have rolled a 4.
Oh, nice work. Yeah, I've rolled. Yeah, I succeed if it's with 2 success levels. If it's still with the plus 20. So yeah.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, that's.
So 2 success levels.
Yeah.
Just checking something.
It's 56, 59.
59. So you've got plus 2. What did you get on yours? Would yours be?
4.
Plus 4.
Nice work.
So you go along, and you hear the noises from that route. So yeah, there's obviously some other folk moving that was where you saw that light come from, coming to join this other set of people. But what you hear is, particularly with the +4, even with the +2 as well, you hear the sound of like sort of sound.
Oh,
So, kind of
so
they're like someone's on some sort of, you can imagine.
Oh yeah, like a boat.
Yeah, sort of boat sort of sound.
Some sort of
with the
raft of some
+4
sort.
though, Edric, you hear. This is getting very complicated now. I'm trying my best, but if you imagine you've got two routes with a T junction. So like if that was where vampire person is, there's the middle bit, and then there's this side on the other side, further away from the vampire one. You hear slightly more skittering noises, very subtle, but with a +4, you just pick that up.
Okay.
And as you're crooning to listen, and you've held back, I need Sigfrida. I just want you to make me an initiative check very quickly.
Initiative. Oh, I'm really bad at initiative. Okay. Initiative. I don't like what you did there. I didn't like that at all. Didn't like that at all.
Whoa. Why this? What's this reaction here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was good. I like that. That's cool.
Okay.
I'm happy about this.
Despite having a low initiative, I succeed again with if it's +20, then it'll be. Sorry, I'm just working it out. +20, so 44 need to be 19, so 3 success levels. If that's any help with this point, but
unfortunately, one less than you needed. What happens is literally out of one of these corners, that face comes out and goes, blows the light out.
Oh,
and pushes
bugger.
it into the darkness. You are now in pitch black.
Wait. The Skaven that we're with has blown our light out?
With the perception checks you rolled, I would say you would have noticed that potentially it was. And yeah. And so that is, they're going to get a surprise attack round upon you. I'm sorry. I
mean, we did kill 2 of his friends, so.
Okay, wait. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, you're right about that. And I see what you're getting at, and I think maybe I'm rethinking my think. You might be right about this. There was a very ignorant, naive moment that was very Edric that I was having, where I was like, maybe it's because there's like multiple individuals here. Maybe our guide is protecting us by obscuring us in the darkness. And
maybe.
So I don't actually know.
You don't know.
I don't know. The word surprise round doesn't fill me with great
Just saying
confidence.
it's got a surprise round.
Let's go. I mean,
all right. Yeah.
Whatever. At this point, I don't know.
So your lantern is gone
into
the. I'm gonna just go for the fact that with the initiative
yeah.
pushed it. Okay, we could go for
that's fine.
contested rolls, but we've already they won by quite a bit on the SL.
Oh yeah,
so
no, that's fine by me.
So now, what you Sigfrida was there. Weak boy. I think. Okay, I'm just gonna roll.
Weak boy.
That's me.
New name.
They rolled it.
Yes.
No, who's going in?
I need with disadvantage roll. That's what I'm going to say. Well, no, it'll be -20 on your weapon skill. Contested.
For me?
I'm going to say for Edric, because I just think.
What has happened?
I'm just going.
What has happened to me?
They've knocked your light out, but you shot. No, I don't think they would. Sorry, they would go for Sigfrida actually because they saw you gut shot someone, and they would probably be worried that gun can just go off at any point.
Yeah.
And but what they're trying to do is push you. So I need you to make a contested strength.
Into the.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I thought this was going to be Edric, so I guess I'm in it now. So, but this is with disadvantage.
So it's just -20 to it because of the darkness, but you still got it's still a strength. It's just the off balanceness. I'm going to say, or maybe I'll just.
Yeah. No. I get that. So normally it'll be 31. I have to get 11 or under. So I wanted to just show how. I wanted to just describe how that was. Because I think. No, of course I didn't get it. It's 75.
So they knock your light out, and you're just not sure where they come. And from the other side of where you were, they've pushed you from behind, and you're into the muck.
No!
Okay? You don't take any damage. You're just into the muck right now.
No, I feel the damage. So my hat,
Okay.
it dissolves.
So I need you to roll initiative now, Edric. Well, actually, I don't know if you would be aware. How aware would you be? You would have just heard a splash. Actually, you just heard a splash. The light's gone out, the splash, because you were crooning, listening in front of... I'm sort of putting that... I don't know. It's kind of, that's kind of how I'm seeing it. So it's kind of... I'm not telling you what I'm saying is, how would you react to that? Kind of thing?
How you react?
Well, I think that in a way, there's a part of me that is kind of like, I hear the splash, or perhaps it is more a thud, like a gelatinous.
Oh yeah, you hear a splash and a little...
like someone hitting a waterbed.
Yeah. Do you remember like Nickelodeon slime? You know,
Oh no!
you know, that sort of like shit sound.
Thank you for
This is a
aging
real horror.
everyone.
Everyone, yeah.
Yeah.
Here.
Sorry, grunge or stuff, whatever it's called.
Glitter,
Glitter,
like
sludge or whatever.
Yeah,
what are people...
slime.
Yeah.
There you go.
And I do think that I have a brief moment of just going like, well, because you did will it upon me, and
I did, and it
has come down to you, and that in a way, that is a chicken coming home to roost. But
yeah.
On that one.
indeed,
There you go.
and the thing is like, despite my nanosecond lapse of Schadenfreude, I am also concerned because who pushed her? I need to know, and I don't feel that I have that information.
Well, you can
Despite
light.
how
you've got
perceptive I am.
Yeah, so you've got a lighter on you, but you
Exactly.
yeah.
And I have to be honest, I don't know how good of an idea it is to like create light on me. So instead, I am gonna turn immediately in the direction of the push, and I'm gonna shoot.
Okay.
Oh, whoa.
All right. So you just turn
Because there's more than one gun in this house.
Yes, go for it. Okay, so you're going to turn in the direction you think you heard the sort of where you think Siegfrieda was before, and
And
just
my
make a shot. Yeah.
guess is that
Yeah.
Siegfrieda is more horizontal than not.
Siegfrieda's
right
in
now.
the water, so yeah, you're just going to
Exactly.
shoot on the ledge. You're shooting on the ledge area where she stood before. So okay.
I hear the gloppy sound of failure, and I know
Maybe-
that Siegfrieda is safe because I'm shooting more up.
Make
mean,
me
safe.
and make
Yeah.
me. I'm gonna say I'm gonna make that a 0, no plus 20 for the thought process instead of a minus 20 because you are aware. You weren't also surprised. We'll just go for a 0 straight roll, ballistics roll. So whatever your ballistic skill is, you just got to get under.
Come on.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Also, you're about to shoot a gun
In the dark.
in the
yeah.
dark in a
now
place
I'm
where there's
scared. I'm
lots
scared.
of people.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Don't worry. You just.
I know you've done it now. You do it. Do it.
My ballistics is 37.
Yeah. What did you roll?
37.
You rolled it.
Yes.
You match it. You beat it. I think you beat it.
Okay,
you beat
good,
It.
because I
Yeah.
wasn't sure. I
Wow.
couldn't remember. I
Holy
couldn't
You
remember.
beat it.
Heck.
So literally,
My ballistics is 37, and I've rolled a 37.
so
That's
you
and I'm-
wild.
literally just wildly, to coin the phrase, put the gun where you think it is. Boom, and echoes. Boom, 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 boom,
That's fine.
down the tunnel.
Well, it's too late now.
What was it? A 57? Did you say?
I rolled a 37.
37. Apology. 37, which is another gut shot. So you've literally got them straight in the gut again.
work.
That is no plus SL, which means it's 9 damage. That puts them on 2 still. So it's just like, I imagine that rips out the bit where the rib cage meets the stomach area, sort of knocks out part of that. So there's a rib cage sort of blown apart, and you see them in the flash of light from the gun going off. You see they're sort of like they were sort of stuck down. They sort of jumped down, but you've kind of wildly shot and guess where it is, and it's blown down and hit them. And they sort of then back into the darkness. You hear the sort of squeak. They were in front of you. It's now. They had a surprise. You got your turn. It's now. They've taken because they had their turn, which is kicking it, doing the pushing thing, and then they had their attack. So it means that Sigfrida, you now get a turn now, just after you shot them.
Now, obviously, a very important question: am I on top or am I in the water?
You were in the water.
Oh, so there's a horrible goopiness.
I
hit it.
Your foot touches like things underwater that you're like, I don't want to know what that is.
No. Yeah, I just like the idea that I did like hit it quite hard and then just go like it's super into the thickness of it. Okay.
It's like quicksand.
Yeah, I will stand up dramatically, with goop going everywhere.
Yeah, because it's like sewers you can stand in. They're like canals. Like they're not. You can stand up in it.
Yeah, but they're horrible though. I don't know if I can see anything.
So climb up and out would be part of your action.
Well,
so yeah,
that's what I'm thinking. Is that I might do it. I might up and climb out on the other side of the thing. So I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm just like and just get out of there
cool.
and just get back up onto the thing and then just.
So whilst you're doing
that,
that, you hear the gunshot behind you, and if you quickly look back, like instinctually, you see briefly the blasted shot going out. This blood and this, maybe some of it like slaps into the water. Little bits of like bone kind of going in. Hear the squeak. You see Edric sort of standing there in that sort of pose, but instead of looking in a mirror with the gun down, bang, sort of illuminated. You then are on the other side.
Yeah.
From that, after this gunshot, you hear a lot of like noises, sort of like people sort of shouting like, "What's that?" Like, what's that? Sort of in the distance, sort of sounds coming from the thing.
What's that? Yeah.
Halt, and all these sort of things going off. And then the squeak of the rat, and then Edric, it's their turn. You hear the sort of skittering on the wall to the left of you. I don't think you get any opportunity attack on it because they would run sort of around you, and there's no such thing in this sort of light and in the darkness. I will give you the opportunity actually with a flat roll weapon skill to see if you could like do a glancing dagger hit. That would be it. There would be no time for your gun to be reloaded. Okay, so that'd be weapon skill. And minus 20 now because you don't know where they are. So
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
It's dark.
It's super dark, pitch black.
Listen, you know what?
Yeah.
I got a 17.
Of course you fucking did.
Of course I fucking did. You know why? Because
I'm a fucking legend.
because I'm a fucking legend.
Okay.
And
Alright. Dagger.
Wow.
10 points for Edric.
So what was that? What was it? A 16?
17.
this is 17. Doesn't even matter.
So they've got 17 body hit. So literally, you're in Matrix mode right now. You just like
I am.
I need to
Keanu
give them.
Reeves.
Let me give their oppose then, because they've got to have a chance to oppose. They definitely got 69.
Well, they
So there's
definitely got
no way.
69. Did that?
Nice. And they
Nice.
and you just
So
like
not nice.
you hear them going over,
Nice.
and you just put your blade into the wall,
Nice.
straight in the gut, and pin them to the thing.
Gross.
Like this, and you just grabbed
Not
it.
nice.
Not nice. So pin them to the wall. They're dead.
Ew.
That's them. Squeak dead. But now,
Am I fighting Skaven?
yeah,
We don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if it
You
feels
shot-
like
you shot
Skaven, we have, yeah.
Yeah, you shot the person before, so that was what it was. It was the being that you'd shot tried to run around you. That's when
Yeah.
you stabbed in the thing, because that was on their turn. They were trying to get out of the way.
They're dead.
Yeah.
They're dead now.
They're dead.
You got them.
Yeah.
You got them.
You'd have felt like the sort of like put it in, the blood pumping, and then stop, and then
Yeah.
it's just sort of like the body sort of just like loosen on your blade, and you pull it out, and it sort of slumps onto the floor below. You're in pitch darkness, but what is happening now is those lights from further on are now starting to move back, and you hear sort of footsteps running round the corner, coming back to round the corner, and you then, I don't know what you're gonna do. What you do? You
Running
can go,
around the corner. Are they? Can you orient me really quick?
Yeah.
Are they coming from behind or
so again,
in front?
if we look north, is in front of you, looking north to the west is where the light is then coming round. To the east is where you heard those other little rat scurries. South of you is where you've come from. And there are little doorways off this route in here one of them was on one of which was where little rat boy was hiding when he blew the candle out, or the light out, and pushed it into the water. But Siegfried is on the other side of it, and it's pitch black now. So really, all you know is sort of forward. You can see the light in front of you, and there's darkness behind you.
And someone is coming.
A number of people are coming from the narrow footsteps you can hear.
How far away is Siegfrieda?
Siegfrieda is across a river, so across a small canal-sized sewer. So I'd say
like an Amsterdam
10 feet,
canal.
No, not that size. Like a 10 foot, so 3 meters.
Okay, 3 meters.
The story of a building.
That's not devastating.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, there's no one immediately on top of me.
No.
Siegfrieda! Siegfrieda!
Yes. What is it?
We're in the dark, and there are people coming.
Right. Did you say before all the lights went out? Was there doors and
there were
alcoves
some
off?
doors. Yeah.
Head back. See if you can find a door on your side. I'll find them on my side and try and duck in there for now. Get to it.
Not together. Like
Split up.
by myself.
You're a big boy. You didn't fall in the river, did you? So you're fine.
I didn't, and that was you, and I hope you remember that when you call down evil upon other people, then look what happens. But find a door, and I'll find you. But
Okay.
I'm fine. I'm going to get a door now.
Okay.
Just karma.
Okay. In my head, Siegfrieda goes, okay, I just need to outrun Edric. That's all I have to do at this point. Like...
So you've already probably heard Siegfrieda's footsteps move as you're still chatting.
yeah. That's exactly it.
Feeling the sides for the wall. Just give me an intelligence investigation, I'd say, for that, basically. Just help you move around.
Oh boy.
Investigation.
Intelligence.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's intelligence, isn't it? Investigation, I believe.
Well.
Yeah, and I'm guessing this is still just like a flat roll.
No, this would be an average roll now because it's I'd say it's a flat roll, yeah, because you're in the darkness, but you're still like you're pretty on it. It's not like gonna be minus or anything like that because you're still like.
So intelligence, okay.
Well.
No, 82. No.
82.
No.
Okay.
66.
66. That's one round gone where you're just not able to find it. You're just moving around. Maybe you even find a door on the 66 and you like damn, move on to the next one. That one's not going down. Maybe you could even kick it. Maybe you have found one with 60. I'm saying so you're close, but you're not one that's openable. Okay. Now you see the lights just about to come around the corner, and you see, firstly, 2 female figures, dark, like pale skin, jet black hair, sort of back into ponytails. One of them's wielding this huge sort of blade, which seems to like glisten with like a moonlight glow from the blade, whilst the other's holding a torch in their hand and has got a very short sword out, and they're sort of running around. One of them is slightly armored, the other less so, just sort of like one sort of wearing like a leather armor, the other has got like sort of a side arm pauldron, which is all in sort of a silver that sort of goes over, and then sort of like greaves, a trouser sort of like plate, but not like full body plate, sort of half plate. Okay. And the other one's just sort of like in a leather armor, comes around, and then you just capture the corner of this younger, still like in their like 20s figure boy who's sort of come around the corner with them. Okay. And so they can't quite see you yet, but the light is tracking down now into your tunnel. Give me another go at your investigation checks.
Okay. So just to clarify, because I'll definitely do an investigation in a second. Is there only one torch with them, or are they all carrying torches?
One's carrying. So the guy and one of the female presenting is got a torch. One of them's got a moon like blade that's
right. Okay, so they've got individual sources of light.
All
yeah,
got
cool.
Three
That's what it's
sources of light. Yeah, sorry.
Damn it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, I'll try and find another door. So this is.
I will allow Edric to make if you want to make a strength check and try and kick the door that you found, then you could do that as an alternative.
Yeah, I'll do that because I might have had another looking.
So what do you get?
Fail.
How bad?
91.
91.
Yeah, 91.
with
Yeah,
that,
no.
you find something which you think is a door, and you sort of like go to open it, and when you do, you try and push, and it makes this screeching sound. Yeah,
Absolutely.
and then it gets stuck on something, and you're just like, fuck. Like, as in you were kind of like, I'll accept the screech if I can get out, but no.
Yeah,
So
doesn't
you've got
even
another
work. Cool.
round to either, you could, again, I'll allow you now to make a strength to try and push through it, or you can try and find another one. What are you going for, Idrit? You're going to try and...
I rolled a 57.
57. Is that strength?
Yes.
Okay, what's your normal strength? Plus 20 onto it.
27.
47. So you still don't even make it. Damn, so you even thud the door, and then boom! You try and kick it, nothing, no, you're just not able to break this door.
I'm just not able.
No, so then, again, one more round. A light starts to illuminate. You're hiding
No.
in these little vestibules. If you stood out of your vestibule, they would see you, alright? So they are there, and they're sort of looking around, okay? I would like you to now make me some stealth checks to see if you can stay in your vestibules, hidden and quiet, see what they're doing.
Okay.
Or anything else you want to do. You want to... distractions, anything like that, let me know, but that's my baseline for this, is stealth. But, yeah, always...
Okay, can I do like I would like I can see them a bit.
You know, what
Yeah,
you
we
see
can see
now is I'm suggesting
But
you're
I
now
have
both
seen
in,
a
you're
bit
both
of
in
them.
Yeah, you have seen them, but then you've moved into your vestibules where you're trying to punch these doors.
Right,
So
right.
If you imagine these, they're very deep, sort of like set into these walls, these doorways, and so you now know that if you stood out, you could see the light and the shadow of their the
Well,
shadow.
I don't
want
to stand out
No.
because that's terrifying. However, I did catch a glimpse of them,
Yes.
and I am pretty worldly. I'm knowledgeable about most things.
I love this. It happens so many. And
I
have a
And I
law.
just want to say that, like, as a very educated individual of
Yes.
the world
Yes.
and all of its facets,
Yes.
by which I mean I've been in the military, I've been in the court, I've been in a village, I've now been in a sewer. And I am qualified to know a lot of stuff.
Yes.
And so I would like to do a Marion Bad lore, which is one of my advanced skills.
You just want to use your law. You have a law of heraldry, don't you, as well?
Because
so-
I do have heraldry,
But you also
but
have...
I think
Marion
Marion
Bad, yeah.
Bad would be more broad.
Yeah.
And what I'm really looking for
love-
is, like, I kind of want to see, like, if I've ever seen a person that kind of has the same garb.
Yeah. Well, because
Like, I kind of want to identify if I can figure out, like, what
Yes.
sect of people they are,
Yeah.
and how they might respond to somebody.
of noble
Like,
birth.
would I have any sense of, like, their like, group?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what you've got is you recognize immediately none of that armor is Marienburg. It's definitely, like, you did hear obviously that earlier that was what this market was going on. This sort of meeting was going to be with some Marienburgers. None of them look like Marienburgers. These are sickly white with jet black hair, sort of reminding you of the court of Sylvania, the sort of home. And you're just like,
Yeah.
exactly right. But
Okay.
you have the court of Sylvania. Like, even though everyone sort of has this knowledge that they might be vampires, in noble society, that's not exactly the worst thing. You know, like, as in, there's a lot of nobles who go in for that shit because it's eternal life, you know? It's the whole thing. And so, and also they still trade, they still communicate, even though, you know,
They look, you know,
they're very pale.
On the level.
they look like they have money?
They're very well armored.
Okay.
You would say these are clearly mercenaries. These three are probably mercenaries of it, but you recall going back that, you know, there was three that were in the carriage in this, you know, so in part of this whole retinue. So
Yeah.
this is the three, you know, putting your intelligence together, these are probably the three sort of hirelings, but from Sylvania.
Okay, well, that's not that good.
No.
I was maybe gonna try something. And
I mean,
now
you
I'm
can
scared.
Try it.
You can still try.
I think you should try
I have something as well, but if you want to do a distraction, that might help me.
Okay.
They come, whilst you think of that, they come across
Because
and they
I
go,
did try to do like a door roll, and I
Mhm.
can tell you right now that it was like an 80.
Okay.
So I'm not fucking getting into
Okay.
the door. Okay? And so Edric is gonna like jump out.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, "Who's there?
Hunt!
Help me! Help me! I've been taken here. I was captured from my retinue by these rat creatures.
And they're just looking down and they see this dead rat
help,
figure.
help me! And I shouldn't be
Sir.
here. I'm a noble.
Please, can you just calm down for a second, please?
I'm in a sewer, and I could have died. I could have died, and I'm wounded. I'm a lord. I'm a lord.
Olga,
Actually.
calm this man down. Calm this man down. The one in the armor sends the second female figure towards you, who comes up and sort of just like holds you at the throat, like around the sort of throat from the side here, and holds you like on your shoulder, and just goes, "Will you just shut up and calm down?"
It's been quite a
okay.
day. Thank you.
Where there is one, there is more, okay?
What? They travel in packs.
What are you doing down here?
I was captured. They brought me. They marched me.
It seems like
They killed my man.
Well, I only see one that's Skaven here.
Well, because the others are out there. This has been going on.
Why are you here?
I told you. I was captured. I was in my carriage, and I was just taking the air. I was in the country, and I was passing through because I thought it would be quicker, and I was headed to my pleasure palace, and I just... And,
one in the back
I
goes,
shouldn't have taken a
"Kill him."
shortcut here.
I wheeled round at this point with Lucille, and I make the
Do
warning noise that I said before of the dying owl or whatever we said for that, and I shoot the one.
Yeah.
Caw-caw!
Okay.
And I go down.
Yeah.
Okay, so you make the cuckoo, you go down, make me your shot. With plus 20, because they're in pure light, they're not looking. I'm going to actually say you've got plus 40 because you're in perfect range for it. Plus 40 because, they are surprised. They have no idea that you're there. They're so engaged. Who are you going for, the one that's holding Edric?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Let me just get my other stats up quickly.
And as I go down, I yell, "The safe word!" And I'm going to get my gun out, too, and I'm going to do another one of those surprise shots.
Let me get...
Sorry,
Get
just to
the
check,
calculator, Hamilton. We are firing.
we're doing it now. Combat, you brought it.
No, I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
So this is the,
We really are a team.
what's it? Ballistic skill. So you say it's plus 40.
Yeah.
Good. I succeed with 2 success levels.
Wow, shit. So you aim, you've reloaded it early, you're like in the quietness, reloaded up, taken a look, watch them grab, and then you hear the kill them, and then you go, gone. And where'd you shoot?
Caw-caw! Yeah, I just shout caw-caw. And so that is 9 plus my success level, which is 2, so 11.
11 damage. Okay, so the bolt flies. What was the actual number you got though?
So 61. So reverse that
is a body shot.
It's a left. It's
61. So it's 11. 16.
11. So it's a left arm. It says
left arm. That's right. So so the bolt goes through, which kind of makes sense because it's that.
It's kind of. Yeah.
We'll say right arm for the fact that the way they were looking at you would be very difficult for it to be left arm.
Yes.
So you've gone for that, which is the one that they were holding onto the shoulder, and it's just gone straight through. They are the non-armored. They were in the leather armor, so they're going to minus 2 on that because it's a light armor. So you said it was
What a day.
11. Was it 11 you did? No, 11 damage total.
11 damage total. Yes, I did. I'm looking from the 9 plus success level, which was 2, so 11.
Oh, so it's still 11. Okay. Oh no, it was 9
Yeah,
plus
sorry.
9 plus 2, which is 11, but I'm minusing 2 for the
for the armor
the-
stuff.
for the
Yes,
armor,
let's go back to
so-
9.
Yeah, so that's
fine.
it.
Whoa.
It just goes straight through this bolt, straight into the wall. It's not killed them.
No.
But definitely, you notice though when you do, blood doesn't just come pouring out of this wound here. You've got your surprise round in. Initiative we need now. We need initiative.
All right,
now.
let's do it.
I
Initiative.
need another piece of paper.
Okay. Well, you know,
It's
I
fighty
have
day. It's fighty
It is
day.
fighty day.
Yeah, no, that
Fight
no.
day.
Oh, not good.
It's fight night here on Fueled by
Let's get ready to
Chaos.
rumble.
Get your D6s out
Yeah,
and
I
your
utterly failed
measuring
there.
tapes. I feel like I should have a measuring tape, and I should just be like, "Hold on, one moment, please." Line it up.
93 is what I got, so I'm nowhere near
39.
Nice.
So that's +1 onto your initiative, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, let's
Yep.
roll. Let's roll for them. Sorry, I'm getting too many pieces of paper out. Rolling for them. They got a 29, which is
Gross.
oof. They gotta go first.
Ew.
Vamps. Let's
I had
go.
like a slight. I thought there was a chance that they weren't vamps, and that I thought maybe they would help me.
Wah, wah.
Okay, so one of the first things they're gonna do, cut the lights.
Of course. Why wouldn't they want to do that? They love the dark. Great.
They can see in the dark.
Yeah. Cool. Well, that's fun for them. And I can't see in the dark, but that's not going to stop me from
But
shooting.
one of them
me.
has a moon lit blade.
I was gonna say,
so
there
one
you
of
go.
them you can still see, but it only sort of illuminates them and a very short radius around them.
Oh, damn it.
Okay? But the one that's
Yeah.
near you, you're just kind of capturing them in the corner of your light. Just let you know. There you go. Just let you know the lights are out.
Darn it.
First one
Cool.
that's been
really
shot in the arm, who is about to do, is going to push your neck aside and go for a bite.
No!
Because that's what you do.
My neck?
Yeah, that's what they do. They bite. Bite +8.
Wait. Are you sure?
Yeah, because that's how they were going to kill you. That's what they were
Okay, great. Because you know what?
Because they're close.
That's
Hot.
where I got. Well, yeah, but. Edric's like, "Ugh, not the worst way to die.
Astarion?
Astarion. I was just
doing
thinking
here?
of Taylor and Astarion for a minute. I was like, what did Taylor do? I load up BG3 half an hour before everyone else so I can get bitten by Astarion.
Okay, but I want you to know that I moved on so quickly from Astarion, and now I'm in a Lae'zel and Karlach love triangle, and I'm trying to add Halsin, but I stopped with Lae'zel because I was feeling guilty.
Yeah, Karlach gets. You shouldn't do that.
Well, because Karlach she said I could.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know she said I could, and I felt bad
did,
about it.
okay.
Anyway, back to this game quickly.
Okay, but here's the thing. You made a decision.
Mhm. Yeah.
And you are biting me
Yeah.
Oh no, the demon blood thing, right?
on the place where that.
I love it. I love
Yes!
it. I love
Yes!
it. I
Yeah.
love it. Okay, cool. Well, all right. Okay, well,
And
let's
I
make it contested.
I realized that I said that thinking that it would help me, but it might actually be worse.
Yes. But hey, no, I love it. Great,
For a second,
great.
I was like, "This is gonna hurt you."
They
idiot.
already
and then I
could
was like,
have
"Oh
minor
wait."
corruption anyway. They're all about
But
corruption.
it could get really bad for them because we discussed this. It could be really bad for you.
Yeah, no. I like this. This is good. Okay, cool. All right, so
Hamilton is like, "Let's pile
I'm gonna
on the
roll
chaos."
on some more
it's fine.
tables.
I love it. Right, fine. So I've made my roll for their. Well, I need a contested melee because this is a melee.
All right,
What's
come
that?
on.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna do one. Okay, 33,
Okay.
and my weapon skills is 34. So
So it's a +1.
no way. Can you believe this?
Well,
This is
okay,
the dice
they got a
story.
49, but their weapon skill is 60.
So they get 2
plus
success
2
levels.
success levels.
Damn it.
So they get to go in for that bite into your neck.
They bite me, but
They do.
what happens?
You just get this intense pain. So I'm going to deal with the first bit, and then we'll deal with the weird route second. Okay. So
Oh god.
that's
Okay.
8 damage. Do you have any neck? You don't have any neck armor,
Well,
but
I have a
what's
really
your
high
toughness
collar.
bonus? What's your toughness bonus?
My toughness is 31.
So you minus 3 from that.
Okay.
So 8 minus 6 is 5. So you take
5.
5 damage.
Oh
5
my
damage.
God.
They're gonna then taste.
I-
Oh yeah. Are you alright? You're not dead, are you?
Well, okay, but I remember how last time I had a critical wound.
Yeah, you had a critical wound, but you've healed that.
Okay, I'm all right again.
Yeah, and you've got 8. You had 8 wounds total. We rolled up, I believe.
Yeah, we did.
So
we
you're
did.
down to 3 wounds now.
Oh my lord.
No critical on that. They didn't roll a critical.
Well, that's great.
Yeah. And it's a 49, which halves to 94, which is ahead. So I can say that it actually did hit you in the neck
Oh,
as
that's
well.
quite good.
So it would
Wow,
work.
great.
It wasn't the ankle or something.
I'm really glad that worked out for you.
Yeah, it went out really well for me. So I'm now going to just make them now. So they do this, and then suddenly you feel them trying to drink more of your blood. But suddenly they sort of like gag a little bit, and I'm going to make
That's so rude.
them... It is so rude. It is really rude.
Edric kind of goes, pardon?
You're going to make them roll a minor exposure...
Imagine if somebody was sucking
Four.
your blood and they gagged. Get the fuck out.
A roll and 32 on their willpower. They've got a willpower of 60. So they they don't take any corruption, nothing. They
Damn
just
it.
sort of like go like this, and then they sort of spit it out, and they're about to like rub their teeth. But you've still taken your 5 wounds.
Am I a vampire?
That's not how
I
vampires
mean,
work.
would
in
it be that
Warhammer.
bad to freeze this?
You don't know. You don't know.
But then are you
probably-
gonna have to...
You can roll me an intelligence check to tell me if you think you're now a vampire.
Oh, the rest of the game is me thinking like hysterically.
Yeah, exactly. Like, ha ha ha! I can't go out. I can only go out at night. And he's like, Edric, you're fine. No.
Okay, well, you know what? I rolled a 24 and
Nice.
my intelligence is 28, so
Okay, you
I
go.
know exactly what's going on.
I think there's more to this, but maybe.
Yeah, there probably is.
Yeah, I think
That
there's more
tracks.
to this, but
That tracks.
but so
That's
far,
like such a cool way to be like, despite what the dice say, you are
Yeah.
not smart enough.
technically, technically you have to drink their blood as well.
Don't do that.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
Cries inside.
But there's many other different ways, and it depends on the vampire. So we'll see what happens. But yes, you've taken a bite. That is their first go. The one with the blade.
Oh God.
The one with the blade is gonna come in, and but actually, no, because they can do this. Right.
whoa, whoa,
Yes.
whoa.
What you see is the one with the blade
Yeah.
runs to the edge of the thing and walks as if there is a
Oh.
floor in front of them and
Get
runs towards you, Sigfrida, because they have
Stupid-
flight, so they can just walk.
They
but
can
I'm
just
gonna
go
make it
across
cool.
this custard, like
Technically-
water type things.
Then the whole running water thing is bullshit as well, and the water ain't been running for a while, so they're running towards you across the water
Like,
with their glowing blade, and are going to make an attack at you. Weapons attack. Let us go.
That is so rude and
I mean,
tasteless.
I rolled
I'm glad it's-
81.
okay, phew. Yeah. They're too busy looking cool going across this
Yeah.
water. That's what's happening there.
And then they
Naruto
fell
sort of like.
straight in.
I'm just imagining a Naruto mode now. Ah,
Do I need to? I need to do an opposed check,
pose
right?
weapons skill check. Yeah.
Weapon skill. Okay. And there's nothing added to this. It's just the current, right?
For now.
Okay, I got a 15. That is 3 success levels.
3 success levels, so you are able to succeed. I'm just checking something about
Yep.
your. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. So, you have been able to deflect it. So you just got your Zweihander out again, and it's you.
Drop.
Yeah. Deflect the blade.
Yeah.
There's the third guy. The third guy with the short sword. It's gonna go for you, Edric.
Yeah.
I need you to make me an opposed weapons check, skill check against them.
Ooh, 14.
53. That's a +1 to them. What's that for you? Oh, they've got less because they're a smaller one. No, so they've got -1. They've got -1, so you've definitely succeeded.
I definitely succeed. Yeah.
Short sword out. What do you use to deflect it? Or are you just
My
dodging?
absolutely brassed knee.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you sort of
Just kick them.
Roundhouse kick the blade out.
Yes.
Wait.
You need them. Yeah.
Give me a strength check.
Come on.
Give me a strength check. Give me a
Come
strength
on.
check.
No, I fucking no. It's
Contested
37 and I have a 27. Is there like a
38
20 situation on this?
They've got 0 because this is the weaker one. So they've got a 0. What's yours? What's yours? 27 and 20. What?
My strength is 27, but I rolled 37.
Well, they've got
Somehow.
Okay, they got 38 and they're on 30, so literally you would have been able, if you'd got that, you'd have kicked the blade out of the hand, but you've pushed the blade away from you. I just was going to think because that's a super strong leg.
I'll take
so
it.
I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
even
yeah.
hit. But yeah,
Super strong.
it's a super strong leg. So that is their turn. It is
I hope
now
that this lady that's stuck in my blood saw that.
Edric. It's your turn.
All right, come on, Edric.
Edric, you've just
Okay.
roundhoused.
I did
Which is
just
weird that Jake
roundhouse.
Gyllenhaal is in a
chance.
show called Roundhouse now, but we'll not get into that now.
Well, so's Edric.
So is Edric.
You know, so like this person is holding me.
Just
Can
bit
you? Yeah, well, I know that, but it's not the first time. But like, so
They've
like,
also taken damage already. They're already sort of taken some damage.
yeah. What is this hold like? Is there a blade?
I think was it just a hand that would just they held you in?
They held you in one hand. They had another. They did have an offhand blade earlier, but they would have come. They would have put it down. They dropped the light. So they probably sheathed it when they walked up to you to put the hand on you, and were holding the torch. They've dropped the torch ever since last you saw, so you don't know what's in their other hand.
Well, I want to do a lot of things that I think are probably a bad move for me. But what I will do, because of my extreme skills.
Oh,
In both-
you actually would have
Uh-oh.
noticed. Sorry, apologies.
Good.
Apologies. I just forgot to say, when they drank your blood, you would have noticed their wound healed up. So, just forgot to say.
The wound healed up.
I did
Oh,
know there was something else.
No!
Yes.
Bugger off! These are the rubbish vampires that
So,
regenerate.
it's not completely... No, but yeah. So, not completely everything healed, but the wound definitely got a lot better. So, they are on that.
So these guys are just a bit shit. Okay.
They
Well,
yeah, I guess shit or
I was-
good. Depends how you
I
look
was
at it.
gonna. Oh, they could be premium.
They're not like your top. They're not top tier vampires, but they're pretty.
They're not like Tesco vampires.
You realise that
It's
the
their
younger
Neil
one is definitely a weaker vampire. The one that's holding you is sort of middling, maybe, and the one that's just run over with the Moonblade is probably the captain. So it's maybe a little bit better.
I'm worried about that. Well, okay. You know what? There's only so much that can be done here by a person who is, not the strongest. So I am gonna call upon my talents and skills. I want you to all acknowledge that I am both charming and suave.
Okay. I acknowledge. I acknowledge.
And I am gonna try that on my captor.
You're gonna try and charm them.
Yes. As a distraction for what I am really up to.
Okay, cool. All right.
Nice.
Give me both things you're doing.
Okay. Loud. It's kind of a double move. I don't know if that's fair, but I would like, because I've been bitten and I'm like,
Feeling a bit wheezy.
Is that all you've got? Really, now I think I'd be game for a little more than that. And I'm gonna like kind of flip my hair a bit so that like she can see that it's like very luxurious and just like lean into it a bit. Yeah, well, you know, between you and me, wouldn't be so bad to be frozen like this forever.
For a moment, she looks at you and sort of goes, and the sort of bloodlust and the sort of want to bite more is still there. She failed her willpower check, so
God.
Yeah, I'd like you to give me your roll to see what you
Come on.
You've got a -1 on there.
Oh no, mother! I got an 8.
Okay, so they literally, you've got them. So you will.
In the bag. In the bag.
You've already got +1 advantage on.
I pulled.
So you're gonna give you. I'm gonna give you. Oh, I mean +2. So you're gonna gain plus. I'll give you another 2. So that add 20 to whatever you're gonna do next. Additional to the +20. So it's +40 to whatever you want to do.
Do they have a weapon?
Sheathed.
Like a sword or a gun or a dagger.
Yeah, grab it.
Sword.
Yeah.
Sheath sword.
Yeah, because I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
and I am gonna like kind of do a like, I'm gonna like unsheath their weapon
Yes.
and do like a bit of a spin.
Yeah. Oh, sort of wrap round them and get them.
Yeah, beautiful.
Love it. So grapple.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grapple.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Contested strength
Enemies
plus
to
40.
lovers!
Strength.
Strength plus 40.
You
Come on.
cannot even.
I
can't
rolled a
make-
76. And they got 50.
Oh my
so
god,
they're
you're
fine.
gonna be sick! You're gonna be sick because you're gonna. I rolled a 25.
Yes.
So I love this. This is so cool. So you've literally like they've come and bit you. You sort of woozed out of it. The guys have gone to attack you. We've like
And I'm
roundhoused.
covered in poop, and I still did it.
You're not covered in poop. You haven't fallen in yet.
Well, there's some.
You've got guts from the rat guts around you. You've roundhouse kicked this blade nearly off this guy. Whilst you've done that, you sort of pivoted on and around and brought the sword from them, slightly like drawn it over
beautiful.
from the back of them and to the back of their neck.
So it's like a hostage situation.
You've got a hostage
now.
situation with the young boy in front of you. Right. Give me an intimidation check.
Come on.
With plus 40, okay?
Okay.
Plus 20 on that, because it's not he's still got a bit of gumption in him. He's not been
Let me
injured
double
yet.
check where.
It's a basic
Intimidation.
skills.
So I have a
So do a willpower.
27 to it. I actually one of my basic skills is intimidate.
I fumbled.
So
got
that means
66.
that like. Oh geez, what
And
do
the
you want?
willpower
The
is
skill
40.
or the characteristic?
Just give me a willpower.
Oh,
Critically, I've critically failed. So
You
just
critically-
because you did doubles.
so I got doubles.
Oh no.
And it was I'm minus 2 SL. So if you can beat minus 2 SL, I've critically failed, not critically succeeded.
Well, I just
Depends.
rolled. Okay, I rolled again
Yeah.
for a 31,
And what's your willpower?
and my willpower is 31. You
But you've
can't.
got plus 20.
You must be
Doesn't matter.
joking.
Doesn't matter. You still won.
That's so good.
That's so good. So you've done that. So they literally just see you got the blade. What do you say to them?
I didn't think that far. Hold on. No, okay, I've
caught
got
Taylor
this
off guard.
individual.
It's happened. I've done it once.
I know it's
You've done
finally
it.
happened. There were so many ways that I could have failed, and I knew it was so
Yeah.
stupid. And I was like, well, I'm gonna try it because I'm a slimy little crap, and I'm gonna hit on this person that just tried to kill me.
Gorgeous.
Because why go out without,
Yeah.
But like I'm holding this individual, this vampire, and I'm like, stop this! Stop it! Stop it right now!
Yes. Okay. Looks at the other one for approval, sort of thing, and they sort of nod.
And I press the blade a little bit.
Yeah. And they sort of lower their weapon down.
I'll do it! And then I'll do it to the rest of you. Now, listen here. And I'm kind of like, sort of looking off at Siegfrieda like, I'm vamping.
Yeah.
I think that's your turn. That's your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Siegfrieda, it's your turn now.
Okay, so as I see the scene as what's happened, right? I have a vampire that's in my face.
Yeah, in your face with a big blade.
With a big blade,
Yeah.
the big moon blade.
Yeah.
there's some sort of dancing going on over there with Edric.
There is.
And it's sort of talking like that. And I've got my Zweihander out.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm just gonna have to do.
Which is so extreme in a closed area like a sewer.
I didn't realize how big it is. It's massive.
Yeah, you've got
Like,
two of
clang,
you
clang,
both
clang,
got
clang,
spy handers on this thing. It's proper like Jewel of the Fates style. Like,
Yeah. Ah, da, da. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I mean, I do have a brick. So I was like, do I throw the brick? But I was like, no, I'll keep that in my back pocket for
yeah.
proper weapon. Yeah, I'm gonna use my Zweihanger with this individual in front of me and try and get them. I know they're much more
just
armored than I
rolled.
am.
72.
So that's a fail, right? So
That's a fail. I've got -1 SL.
That
Okay.
vamp is going to camp.
so
You've got +20 now because you're in light. You can see them. It's average
Yeah,
roll.
this is the melee skill, right?
Yeah.
So plus a 20. So I need to get 73 or under with the.
Do I get like advantage because they think I'm attractive, or?
I don't do
did,
that.
yeah.
That was a 91. I don't make it. So that's a
-2.
-2. Yeah.
So you go for your attack, and they just sort of like bring the blade back up. Again, I was just watching today the fight in The King. Have you seen that? The movie The King with Chalamet? When the two Henrys fight, Hotspur and Hal, and they're sort of like fighting with those blades. I'm seeing that sort of like big lunge. Ting, ting,
Yeah, that
sort of-
sounds cool.
Ching, ching, ching.
It's fucking cool, actually. It is very good. So that's what happens.
Yeah. Siegfrieda, busy. Like.
Yeah. So you're
Damn it.
completely covered by that. That's your turn.
I can't do anything. Yeah,
So it's
that's
gonna
it.
be
Yeah.
back to them. So they're
Okay,
gonna.
wait.
Okay,
How many of them are there right now?
there's 3 total. 2
That's
with
it.
you. Yeah.
So like I'm holding one, Siegfried is engaging one, and
Yeah.
then one is like over there.
It's
Yeah.
the small child.
You
Yeah.
can make a perception check if you wish.
You know that the child is probably the baddest one.
Do you want to
It's
make a perception check?
super evil.
Just make me a little
Yeah.
perception check.
Yeah.
Little perception check.
Tiny.
Not worth it.
Oh
on
no
Siegfried
way!
this
I
round.
got a 1. Is that real bad? No, that's real
No,
good.
that's really good.
That's the
Oh,
first time that's ever been
Okay,
good.
so-
we just seen.
Did I just crit?
So
Yes, I
yeah,
did.
You've literally crit in D100.
on the one
You've done it
one roll,
twice as
which
well.
probably is, on the one roll that we probably will
No, it's
see.
perfect. It's good. So what you do is you see, like, so your night vision has come back, and sort of the light is sort of, you're sort of getting used to the darkness. But what it is that you notice is you see a glint of a little eye in the distance, and you hear, you're aware and they're not aware, running in, and then suddenly you see leaping up this huge hulking Skaven, massive ogreish beast-like creature, come up onto the back of the small guy and just rip his head off.
Oh
Literally,
my
like,
God.
like this, rips it off and chucks the body into the sea, like into the water like this, and we're gonna cut there for
Shit,
now.